What's up guys, welcome back. It is Tuesday, which means it is time for another tank review. So this month we are focusing on Walmart's fish tanks, and today we will be checking out the LED Aquarium Starter Kit 5-gallon aquaculture tank. So I actually kind of already own one of these tanks. I am using at least the filter and the tank itself, but my hood is actually a top fin hood from my previous tank that is one of those other things that didn't make it in my move. I did have some problems with my fish tank that may have just been sort of a fluke or a manufacturer issue. I don't really know. Unfortunately, the hood that came with the tank that I originally bought did not work, and luckily my top fin hood fit it perfectly. So we're gonna open this one up, we're gonna test it out, and I will show you my tank that is already set up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open up this box and check out what all comes with this kit. Okay, so in this kit, you're gonna be getting the 5-gallon glass aquarium, LED lighting system, the Tetra internal microfilter, and a packet of Tetra's Aqua Safe conditioner and a Tetra fish food sample. So let's go ahead and get this open and check it all out. Gotta be careful with this. Now this is a glass tank, so you do want to be very careful with this. But we have our filter, and we have all our little packets. And we have our hood that has a nice little feeding hole right there. So in here we have our little lighting kit. This tank light is what I had a problem with on the original tank that I purchased, so I'm definitely gonna open this up, test it out, see if maybe I just got a fluke for a tank, or if maybe, you know, they need to figure out their lighting situation on these tanks. So we do have our little packet of the Tetra Aqua Safe conditioner, and we have our little food sample packet. This is the Tetraman Tropical Flakes. I wouldn't necessarily use these, but that's not to say that they are bad. They do have a minimum crude protein of 46%, so that's not terrible, but just not my brand. Apparently this also comes with a little Walmart fish guide. I don't know how I feel about this Walmart fish guide. So I don't think I'm gonna get into this Walmart fish guide quite right now, because I think this might actually take up an entire video all in itself because of some of the information that's on here. Yeah, I don't think they should put this in here, or maybe they should change it up. But we'll save this amazing Walmart fish guide for another time. Okay, I gotta not look at that. I cannot look at the Walmart fish guide. I cannot look at it. Do not go by the Walmart fish guide. Whatever it says, just disregard it. Do your own research. Do your own research. But yeah, we'll go over this in another video. So back to the tank. Back to the tank. Where are my scissors? I'm really curious to find out if this light is going to work. I'm really curious to find out if this light is going to work on here. I'll put that aside. I gotta be really careful. Okay, so super easy. Just click in. Click the little light into the slot. In theory, done this a million times. I don't know why I can't do it today. Okay, there. Light is clicked in. Feed it through this little thing. Okay. I really want to find out if this light on this one works. I really I need to know. I need to know now. So I am gonna go ahead and actually plug in the light and find out right now if it works or not. It does! Success! Okay, so the original tank that I got was probably just a fluke. Hopefully it was just a fluke. Hopefully this is not the fluke. But I will say this, if I remember correctly, my light on the original one did not come in a airtight sealed package. It was more like a little baggie, but that was several months ago. So I don't know if they've changed things up. I did see in a lot of the reviews online that a lot of other people did have the same issue with the light that I did. Luckily, like I said, I had spare parts, so it turned out okay for me. So we're gonna go ahead and check out the filter. This is an internal filter. Yeah, it's sticking. This is an internal filter. It is the Whisper Microfilter by Tetra. I typically like a lot of the Tetra products as far as tanks and some of their water conditioners, bacteria supplements, stuff like that are pretty good and have worked pretty well for me. Overall, it does come with, of course, the cartridge or a cartridge. I will say on this, personally, I have noticed that these cartridges tend to get kind of clogged relatively quickly, in my opinion. So I have had to change my cartridge, my filter cartridge on this a little bit more frequently than some of my other filter cartridges, because it doesn't seem to take a whole lot for this to not work properly. So it does have the little hanger. It also is adjustable down here for the flow, and it does have a suction cup to help hold it in place. Okay. So yeah, pretty easy, simple setup. This tank is less than $30, so you can pick one of these up for less than $30. Luckily, the light on this one does work. The filter's not too bad. It is an adjustable internal filter, so not too bad of a deal for less than $30 for a 5-gallon aquarium. And over here, I do have the same tank setup, except, like I said, this is the top fin lid. This is the top fin hood, but I'll tell you what, it's the same tank. It's basically the same tank as the top fin 5.5 gallon that you would get at PetSmart, because that is the tank that I had previously. I had the top fin 5.5 gallon from PetSmart, and the hood fit perfectly. The only difference was it came with a different type of filter, but other than that, everything was pretty much identical to this tank. Like, identical. This is the same glass tank and it is the same filter. Like I said, the hood is different, but as you can see, it really is, it's the same hood. It's same little feeding hole, same everything. I mean, it is the same. I don't really see any difference between this and the top fin 5.5 gallon tank that you can get from PetSmart that also comes as a kit, other than the filter is a little bit different. But that's pretty much it. Like, they give you a different filter, but the rest of it is, it's the same. It's the same light, same hood, same 5.5 gallon tank. So this one is labeled as a 5 gallon, but it's the same tank. It is the same tank, or the hood wouldn't have fit right. So like I said, guys, I will be going over this Walmart fish guide in another video, but as far as this tank goes, with trying to ignore their fish guide and what they're recommending entirely, I would say this is a pretty decent startup tank. This is a pretty good deal. It's not a bad price for a little 5 gallon nano tank. And luckily, the lighting that came with this tank actually worked this time. So hopefully that means that the one that I picked up previously was just a fluke. So anyway, guys, that's all I really have for y'all today. As always, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.